Hey everyone, welcome in. We will be going over messages from Spirit, whatever Spirit wants you to know at this very moment. This is a general message. Well, yeah, general messages. So please take what resonates, whatever does not. Don't try to make it fit. Just leave it for someone else that it fits for. As we are not all going through the same thing. And sometimes these messages do get very specific. Also, check your sun, moon, rising, and Venus for a full picture. This little piece of hair is bothering me. For a full picture of your particular situation. And if you are in need of a personal reading, miatarot.com, right there are different options that are listed there, as well as the tarot class that I will be doing March 1st. This time around, it'll be a little bit different. But there's more information on the site. And then, of course, you know, I'll start to post a little bit more about it as time goes on. Anyway, without further ado, pop a squat and wait for your zodiac sign to be discussed. I don't know shit. Let's get started. Aries. What does Spirit want Aries to know at this very moment, right now? What does Spirit want Aries to know at this moment? You got a lot of cards coming out here. Release rushing. There's some sort of higher level that you're wanting to get to. It feels like things are kind of stagnant and not really moving. It's going to feel like that, but that's not the case. I feel like I said this for your other reading, didn't I? You have the Hierophant here in the reverse with the 7 of Pentacles in the reverse. It may seem like whatever status you're trying to get to, it's not growing. It's at a standstill, but that's really not the case. You're going to be very surprised, pleasantly surprised with what comes up here shortly. I do feel like I need to also tell you to surrender to what comes in. There may be a little bit of anxiety of just, well, maybe not anxiety, impatience, to where you don't want to wait any longer. You just want whatever it is to come in. But Spirit is calling you to release that, to release trying to hold on to a sense of control with direction on how things are flowing, and just allow things to be. What other messages? Conflict may arise within your inner circle. You have the 5 of Swords here with the 5 of Pentacles in the reverse. I feel like someone's trying to pull you in possibly to conflict. I see you being able to get onto calmer waters. I don't feel like it's going to be something that you actually are like stuck to. What are you wanting them to know? Yeah, you might have some challenges. Somebody trying to either challenge you or have some challenges. This could be with longtime friends. This could be with someone that you are very close to. There's meant to be some challenges in between them and you, or someone trying to bring you into something. 5 of Wands here with the 6 of Cups. The intent might not be to create that chaos with you or create that drama with you. I feel like this person is, or whatever the situation is, it's calling to you to step up and be supportive. So you may be called in to be supportive to someone. 6 of Pentacles here with the Ace of Swords. Spirit is saying that it's worth it. You being that support for whoever this person is. Like I said, it's somebody that you're very close to. I feel like with that Six of Pentacles, that it's, you know, it's not only support, but it's reciprocity. You know, the pentacles are equal on both sides. With you giving, you're going to get back something as well. Okay. Maybe not right away, but karma is going to come back around to reward you for what you have done for others. You're being called to change your perspective on a situation. That Hanged Man in the reverse there. You're going to need to approach this situation with empathy, as well as patience and being balanced. Okay. Don't know what this situation is, but it'll be different for everyone. All right, let's go on to Taurus. What are some messages from Spirit for Taurus? What are messages from Spirit to Taurus? You may need to get out of your comfort zone in order to get something, in order to make something work, in order to have success or mastering some sort of skill. I have the Hermit card in the reverse here, followed by the Nine of Wands in the reverse. This is very much a getting out of your comfort zone, getting out of the barrier that maybe you've placed around yourself, opening up a bit, opening up to different possibilities, because you have something that could really blossom and bloom if you put the work into it, with that Eight of Pentacles there. Give me more for Taurus. What's the Ten of Pentacles? You may run into a situation where I feel like someone is going to, I'm trying to think of how to say this. There's going to be information that comes in that might make you feel a little bit sad, to be honest with you. You have the Knight of Swords here with the Ten of Pentacles in the reverse. You also have the Ten of Pentacles at the Ten of Cups in the reverse at the bottom of the deck as well. It might make you feel a bit depleted, and you'll need to heal from it. But what Spirit is also advising is whatever this particular situation is, whatever the situation is for you, regardless of you either finding out that something is not your end all be all, or recognizing that something is not enough, potentially getting incoming information that leaves you feeling a little bit depleted. You will have healing that comes from it. You have the Three of Swords in the reverse. You'll also get into a very balanced state. Just know that whatever this situation is, it's unfortunately divinely orchestrated. It's meant to happen. It's meant to happen for growth, as well as to get you back on the trajectory that you need to be on. For some of you, this Temperance is going to be what that whole thing is all about, is finding balance within yourself. And you see the cat is pouring the cups, you know, they're making it balanced. They're balancing out those cups. It'll be you balancing out those cups within yourself and going through that healing process with that Three of Swords. So just keep that in mind, whatever this news is that comes in. All right, what else for Taurus? What other messages from Spirit to Taurus? There's an opportunity that you've been waiting on that may be coming your way. There's either a reunion or some sort of reuniting, some sort of celebration coming together. It's like the wait, you no longer have to wait. You have this Three of Cups here as well with that Ace of Pentacles. So it's some sort of incoming offer of reunion or coming back together. It could even be like, hey, come out with us. What Spirit wants you to do before you just jump into it is they want you to really sit and think about it. Don't just jump at the offer. Sit and think about it, because what it's also giving is the Nine of Swords at the bottom of the deck, where if you, I'm not going to say if you choose wrong, but jumping into this, and it could be a relationship, jumping into this, you might not be seeing the forest from the trees. And it might put you in a position of anxiety, anguish, mental anguish. Clarifying that, I have the Nine of Pentacles here with the Five of Swords. It could bring more conflict than it needs to. So basically, in a nutshell, if an offer comes in, you may need to take it slow. And this is something that you've been waiting on. All right, Gemini. What are some messages from Spirit for Gemini? Messages from Spirit. What does Gemini need to know? Too many cards. What does Gemini need to know? Cups. You'll need to make a decision on different options that are coming in for you. The messages work on gaining clarity. I have the King of Swords here in the reverse in regards to your decision making, which is not the best, because that King of Wands, I'm sorry, I didn't said cups, wands, everybody. The King of Swords, when it's in the reverse, it's very indecisive. They're not thinking clearly. And so it's very possible that they can make a rash decision. So you want to make sure that you're acknowledging the fact that you're unsure of what choice to make, and slow yourself down. Geminis think very quickly. You will need to slow down in order to make the best choice for yourself. What other messages from Spirit? What do they need to know? Why? I keep hearing fight for stability. Some of y'all could be going through a breakup, but you don't want people to know. It's like there's lots of options. You don't know which way to go. And there's a possibility that it feels like you're fighting for stability, like in your mind. I have the Two of Cups in the reverse, followed by the High Priestess. Just wanting to keep this quiet, not wanting people to know. There's a feeling of fighting for stability with that Four of Wands and the Five of Swords, but I feel like it's a mental fight. What I will say in regards to that, because I feel like all of it is kind of correlating within each other, is, yeah, you feel like you were done wrong. You're in this stance of being very guarded due to feeling like you are that wounded warrior, like there were some injustices that were done against you. Yeah, I'm getting you need to take a moment. I even got the Hanged Man here, got the Three of Wands here. Take a moment. It's going to go right back to what I was saying about the options that you have. There's a transition in your life that might be happening. Whether it's a relationship, a friendship, a job, it's some sort of partnership, some sort of agreement that has become a disagreement. You're not wanting to tell people, you're keeping it a secret. It's your business. But don't feel like you have to make rash choices or decisions while you are still in this state of confusion. And not necessarily like, oh, I'm so confused, I don't know what to do with my life. But I think it's more so like weighing out your options and mapping out a course of action before pulling the trigger. Gemini is very much like Aries. We can be impulsive when it comes to making decisions. Not all the time, but sometimes. So what Spirit really wanted you to know is just kind of slow down your thinking, and really look at all of your options before pulling the trigger on whatever this thing is. Okay, Cancer. Ah, shit. The cards went everywhere. Hold on. Cancer. Let's try it again. What's messages from Spirit? Ooh, okay. You need to change some things up. You are walking around with all this responsibility. It's the same old, same old. I feel like some things need to change in your life in order to get some of those burdens off of you. Relinquishing responsibilities to people and actually trusting that they can do the job just as good as you can. You got the Ten of Wands here, followed by the World card in the reverse. Let go of the things that are weighing you down. It's not allowing you to get on to the next chapter. Woo! Five of Cups. You're going to have to release it. Some of you may actually be holding on to old past things. They're weighing on you. And it's like you're not able to get to that next chapter. You will have to mourn whatever this is. Even if it's something that you're like, I don't really care about it anymore. If it popped up in your head, it's still something that sits on your mind. It's still something that sits on your shoulders. There's release that needs to happen for Cancers. They're needing to release something. Whatever you feel like you're responsible for, or whatever you took responsibility for because you feel like other people wouldn't do it. Ten of Pentacles in the reverse. Why? Three of Cups in the reverse. I'm telling you, it's something that, and this could be home related. It doesn't have to be, but it can be. And I say that because you have this Ten of Pentacles in the reverse, where it's like that Ten of Pentacles is all about the white picket fence, having everything, having it all. It's very possible that at one point you thought something had it all, whether it be your family dynamic or a particular person that you were with. And now you're disappointed with the fact that there's lack. So maybe some of you have taken on responsibilities due to that lack. He doesn't want to shuffle. Come on. Okay. Having too much compassion for a situation can possibly keep you in limbo. Don't be so soft-hearted that you feel like you have to take on everybody's shit because they're not doing it correctly or they're not taking care of it properly. King of Cups with the Hanged Man in the reverse. I'm sorry, upright, but it needs to be in the reverse. A new vision of how you see things as a whole. Just change the way that you view things, and the way that things are around you will change. So there is something that you're being called to make some changes in your life in order for you to be on that new chapter. And it's all about relinquishing control over things that maybe you should not even be taking care of in the first place. Anything else? Yep. Let down that guard. Let down the walls that you have created either around yourself or even around you and your family. Whatever it is that makes sense to you in this reading. If it doesn't make sense to you, this isn't your reading, and that's okay. Everyone is not going to hit. However, there is something new that you need to venture out to learn. And it could be as easy as learning how to let go of certain things. Okay. All right. Let's go on to Leo. All right. On to Leo. Sorry, I did have to pause this and do it next day since, like I said, I haven't been feeling well. So anyway, we are going to get on to Leo. Messages from Spirit for Leo. What does Leo need to know right now at this time? Push this back a little bit. There we go. What is it? Hermit. Why the Hermit? The Tower. Why is that? Seven of Swords in reverse. Chariot. Ten of Pentacles. There's going to be some sort of, or there's a possibility of being some sort of tower moment that Spirit is advising. You may want to go into hermit mode and have a lot of introspection, a lot of contemplation in regards to the past and past decisions that you made and how things are currently at this time. I feel like there's going to be there's going to be a lot of just, thinking back. But what Spirit is advising is okay, hold on, because I got a bunch of messages. So let me just give the storyline first. So you have the Tower here, followed by the Hermit. There's going to be some sort of shakeup. It could be with your foundation. It could be with your home life. It could be with a person. It could be with your inner self. It's going to be different for all Leos, right? However, it is going to make you kind of go possibly into an isolation period where you're just kind of by yourself and on your own. You're kind of figuring shit out. During that time, what I do feel like is you might feel almost like you're not mad at yourself. You know that feeling of like when you're like, shit, I should have did this sooner. Why didn't I do this sooner? I feel like that's what is going to happen or could possibly happen. You may start to contemplate on that type of outlook in relation to why you didn't do something faster. You have the Seven of Swords in reverse with the Chariot in the reverse. Just kind of recognizing that for some of you, guilt played a role, and that's why you didn't move forward quicker. For some of you, it is just thinking back and almost feeling like the remorse of staying in the situation that you were in kept you from being able to progress with that Chariot in the reverse. However, you do walk away from something. You have the Eight of Cups here. Now, what the guidance is on this situation is when you are feeling out of sorts, because whatever this Tower moment is for you, you may feel like it puts you in a weaker position. Not saying that you're weak, but just not yourself. What Spirit is saying is look towards the things that you do have mastery in. Look towards the things that are working for you and put your energy into those things. Don't put your energy into things that are not working or haven't worked for you. I forgot to put this damn timer on. Because it's not going to do you any justice. Give me more messages for Leo. What do you want Leo to know? Hmm. The main theme. Oh, okay. Oh, okay. Oh, hold on. I have more than two cards. I thought I only had two cards. Okay. The main theme here is talking all about not moving towards, not continuing on journeys that don't make you happy. Okay. Don't stay in them just because you've put in a lot of time and effort. Fixed signs can sometimes do that. Leos are very loyal. That's one of, your character traits when it comes to your people. I don't want to hear sign bashing. I feel like I need to say that. No sign bashing. Okay. However, it's going to be an end of a cycle that's coming up for you. And what Spirit is wanting you to know is don't beat yourself up about either not getting out of something faster or allowing something to stop your progress. Because what you don't see coming and what Spirit is saying is that you have the Six of Pentacles here with the Six of Wands as well. You have something coming in to where there's going to be a lot of recognition. There's a lot of attention towards you. There's also a lot of reciprocity. So everything that maybe you weren't getting from this other situation, you get it in tenfold. Like the Six of Pentacles can sometimes be seen as a windfall. It doesn't always have to be money when it comes to, I mean, granted, yes, that's what it is, but you can use the metaphor of a windfall to be something if it's love related. Like someone loves you and just spoils you, someone's there to support, someone's there to acknowledge, you'll feel victory. So I feel like it's the what's it called? Light at the end of the tunnel for you. Anything else? Nine of Pentacles, Ace of Wands. You guys, once you've left this other thing that you have going on, some of you are walking straight into a new relationship, a very fiery and passionate one. Nine of Pentacles in the reverse with the Ace of Wands. Okay. All right. Let's go on to Virgo. Okay. Virgo, what are some messages from Spirit that Virgo needs to know at this time? What are messages from Spirit that Virgo needs to know at this time? Messages from Spirit, please. Stop being patient with people that are wishy-washy. If they are one way, one day, and the next day, something else. Spirit is calling to you to stop being stop being patient for people who are wishy-washy for you or with you. You have the Knight of Cups in the reverse, followed by the Temperance card here. It's like showing what you're doing at this time is being very patient. But what you're being called to do is Two of Swords, Ten of Wands in the reverse. Because there is someone that you may be dealing with. There could be someone's. This could be a group of people. It doesn't have to be love related, but it's people in your inner circle. It's people that you deal with on a regular basis that you give too much grace to. There's one thing on giving people grace, and you definitely need to do that, but there's another with just giving too much. And with this, it appears that they ignore what it takes to sustain a relationship with you, while you ignore and try to be patient with the way that they are, with their fickle energy. What spirit is calling for you to do is just ignore them completely and remove the folks that cannot handle you appropriately. Look, Tower, give me more. Ooh. 8 of Cups in the reverse, the Sun. 5 of Cups. You'll have someone here, group of people, whatever you're dealing with right now at this time. You have the Tower with the 5 of Cups here. Now, I feel like once that you've put your foot down, that will create that absence. That absence is going to make them want to come back around to you. So just keep that in mind. You have the 8 of Cups here in the reverse with the Sun card in the reverse. They'll come back around wanting to start up something new again with you. Spirit, what's their guidance? What's Virgo's guidance? Don't allow them to manipulate you and try to do head games. Okay? You need to, this is kind of like taking off those rose-colored glasses and seeing whoever this person for who they are, how they're acting, and going with that, and then dealing with them accordingly. And this is, like I said, anyone. It does not have to be, yeah, look, when I literally just said this. Seeing them for who they are. If there is lack, understanding that, and then moving accordingly, meaning changing up how you're doing shit, because you being patient with them is not helping you. It's just helping them to feed that fickle shit that they got going on. So anyone who is wishy-washy, it could be a friend, a family member, a lover, a coworker. It doesn't matter. You just need to make sure that you're teaching them how to deal with you. Okay. Yeah, that's the best way I'm gonna say it. All right, let me go on to Libra. All right, Libra. What are some messages from Spirit to Libra? Nine of Pentacles. What about it? Star card. Some of you may be, I still feel like this, there's still that purge. There's still that purge. You may be also going, like finishing up the purge. Remember the south and north, the north and south nodes, if I'm not mistaken, did they move today? I think they did, because unfortunately this reading was done in 2 days. So today would be the 11th. If that's the case, you guys should be finishing up on your little purge that you guys have been going through since the nodes shifted into your sign. Now, what I will say is this: you guys are killing anything that is not working for you. If you have to put in way too much information, way too much effort, that ain't it. Here go that sun is about to mess me up. And so I do feel like there's a huge transition still going on with you guys. Some of you are probably coming to the very end of it. But you have this star card in the reverse where a lot of you, damn, that sun came up quick. A lot of you may be feeling like, some of these situations are a lost cause. Okay. Some of them are a lost cause. Some of them you don't even need to touch anymore. You just remove yourself and continue on. I do see that once you are shifting that, what Spirit wants you to know is that, yes, you might have a time where you're by yourself. And yes, you may have um, hermit mode situation, but I do feel like you're also able to really put that energy into yourself to where Nine of Pentacles, you're able to come out more abundant, more stable, more secure within yourself. You're feeling good and you're looking good as well. I do feel like at some point you guys are going to come out of this, and it's very possible that it's the shift of the nodes, and so that way you're able to come out, people see you, you're able to grace them with your beauty and your presence, but you're continuing to get rid of the things that are not helping you. The sun is distracting me because it's in my eyes. Shit. Spirit, what do you want them to know? I'm gonna fix it here in a second. Spirit, what do you want them to know? It's the end of a cycle. You guys are still going through that end of a cycle. They want you to understand that if things fall off from you, it's because they're supposed to. You are starting a brand new cycle, right? And so in order for that, you need that clean slate. You need to be able to move freely with nothing holding you down. Spirit also says make sure that you are continuing to use your throat chakra. Speak up. I do feel like a lot of you will be doing that. I have the Knight of Swords here with the 10 of Cups in the reverse. So if there's anything that you don't like, anything that makes you unhappy, I do feel like you will be speaking your mind, speaking your piece, not holding back, not trying to, I'm not going to say people please. That's not what I'm, it's more so of like, it's bubbling up inside of you and you don't say anything, but you want to project that. Well, you want to get it out, but you don't because you're trying to keep peace. Spirit says, stop keeping peace. I don't want peace. I want problems always. That's just the Aries talking right now. But anything else for Libra? Six of Pentacles. There may be something where you're wanting to go it alone. And what I feel like Spirit is saying, don't do that. When support comes in, take the support. Don't feel like you have to do it on your own. You have the Strength card in the reverse, followed by the Six of Pentacles. So you may encounter a situation where you do feel like you're not able to, or like it just weighs heavily on you. There's support that comes in. So when that support comes in, don't reject it. Take it. I don't feel like fixing that. Let it roll. Maybe it'll move. Actually, will it move? I don't think it will. Hold on. That didn't help at all. Oh, well. Okay. We're going to suffer. Well, I'm going to suffer through it. Scorpio. Let's see. What are some messages for Scorpio at this time from Spirit? What are messages at this time from Scorpio? For Scorpio from Spirit at this time. Six of Pentacles. Two of Swords. Okay. Some of y'all might be Libra, Scorpio cuspers because I'm getting a second message again about taking fucking help. Not wanting to take help, wanting to do it by yourself, and someone coming in to be able to provide support, regardless of if it's just support to hear what you have to say, or actual support in money, or actual support with like helping you do tasks. What I'm getting from Spirit is that currently, or you might be inclined to go the Three of Pentacles in the reverse route, where you're just wanting to do things on your own. You're not really wanting to have other people come together into your shit. But Spirit is advising to not ignore the support that comes in. Okay. So take that as a message. Like I said, some of you guys could be Libra, Scorpio cuspers, or you might have both in your chart. So just take that as a message for sure. All right. What other messages for Scorpio? Five of Wands in reverse. What about it? Hold on. Okay. I don't know what the fuck's going on around you, but what I will say is this. Hold on, I'm sorry. I want to, for some reason, put this oil on. What I will say is this. If there's any kind of drama that is surrounding you, anybody that's trying to challenge you, trying to argue with you, what I am heavily getting, the dog just took a deep ass breath, a deep sigh. So maybe this is appealing to some of you. But if there's anybody that's trying to pick a fight, what Spirit is telling me to tell your ass is to ignore it. Just hold back them words that you might want to say. It's not worth it. Or it might just not be the time for you to divulge how you feel. But it's something about this Five of Wands that's here in relation to avoiding any type of challenges, any type of drama that might try to present itself at your door. Okay. Just keep back. This Page of Swords for sure is you. I know it's an air card. However, it's all about sitting back and just absorbing information. And right now, that might be what you're called to do instead of actually utilizing the information. This Ten of Swords just came out. It's going to be the end of a cycle for you as well. Let's see what that cycle is. The Empress in the reverse. Okay. And the Death card. If you feel like it, why do I feel like this has what you don't see coming? What? I feel like I fucking knew it. Okay. If you've had issues with relationships, like actually getting off the ground and sustaining them, you're about to have a new cycle come in for you when it comes to love. So I have Ten of Swords here. That's that new cycle. You got the Empress card here in the reverse with the Death card in the reverse. So it's like not being able to revive things, stuff, but just relationships in general being a dud. They're not going anywhere. And you'll think that they're going to be something real big, and then they end up being nothing, which you don't see coming. The Moon card is the Hierophant. You're about to enter into a new love cycle where a relationship is about to slap you in your face. Well, not physically, metaphorically. But you don't see it coming. So I feel like there's a very strong possibility of you guys either meeting someone, or like someone from the past that maybe you want to deal with comes back and you don't even recognize that it is occurring. So I do have your relationship cycle changing. All right, let's go on to Sag. Messages from Spirit. What do you got for Sagittarius? What do you have for Sagittarius? I'm trying not to look up at the sun, but it's like right there in my view. Messages from Spirit. Justice. You're about to get some beautiful karma in relation to something that made you really fucking sad. Hold on. You're getting justice. I feel like this is emotional. Give me a second. Let me start your shit. Oh, fuck yeah. If you guys, okay, so y'all might be Scorpio, Sagittarius cuspers, or some of y'all have Scorpio, Sag in your chart. I feel like you guys are connected, just like Libra and Scorpio, because it's also going into kind of the same thing. You guys are having things set right for yourself on love things that did not work out. That, like, if you dealt with people that were detached, if you were detached, whatever type of love thing that you had to detach from that at one point you thought was a good thing, and then it brought a lot of sadness to you. I feel as though your karma coming back around will be an opportunity you don't want to miss out on with someone who is very romantic. Now, granted, yes, you got the King of Cups in the reverse, but it has to build. So, you know, you have that Knight of Cups that's there. So you guys, looks like it has love coming in. What else do they need to know in relation to that, Spirit? Four Swords in the reverse, Seven of Cups in the reverse. This one might be the one, or at least somebody that'll stick around and that you want to stick around. I got the Ace of Swords at the bottom of the deck, which is victory. You have the Four Swords here in the reverse and the Seven of Cups in reverse. This is like someone, you don't have to look very far. You don't have to look very far. I feel like as soon as you go through your little healing, because I'm sure that's what you're doing right now, is kind of getting over things that have hurt you in the past. This person, this person, it's like you don't have to look too far. They're right there. But some of you, you won't have to date a whole bunch of people to get to this person. And they don't have options. Okay? What does this mean? Seven of Pentacles. It's going to be something that you don't have to put in too much effort. Not saying that you're not going to want to, but it's effortless. You don't have to do much. I do feel like whoever this person is, they are someone that's independent. They're someone that is very nurturing, giving, and also stable. They're very stable. So that could be also another reason as to why it's very easy. Why are you at a crossroads? Let's see. This might happen when you're at a point of being at a crossroads of not wanting to, what's it called? Maybe you're not wanting to focus on love. You just kind of leave it alone. I mean, that's usually how it goes, right? You say, I don't want to focus on love. And then love comes in because you're not focused on it. But I do feel like it's something that it will allow you to drop your guard. You'll be more open. And it's longevity with it, with that Seven of Pentacles. It's something that could grow into potentially something big. Anything else for Sag? Hermit in the reverse. Six of Wands. Three of Wands. Look, High Priestess. You might, okay, so it is going to get you out of your normal element of not isolation, but more so of independent, like hyper independence. You have the Hermit card in the reverse with the Six of Wands and the Three of Wands. I got the High Priestess at the bottom of the deck. So It's going to get you a little bit out of your comfort zone, but I feel like you're going to like it. You're gonna like the attention. It's gonna feel like a victory, like you're winning. It's just kind of like an all around good feeling to where it's like it's something that you've been waiting for. It's something that you've been waiting for. I'll say that. Bottom of the deck with the High Priestess, I also feel like you're going to want to keep it very private. I don't feel like you're going to want to tell others. For some of you, it could be somebody that's coming back around to you, not necessarily the person that broke your heart, but it could be somebody completely different from your past. For others, it's just somebody that wants to stick with you, sticks by your side. Because remember, I keep talking about longevity. I feel like whoever this person is, there's going to be a good amount of time of y'all being together. All right. Capricorn. Let me take a sip of my tea. That seems to be the only thing that's making me feel better. All right. Let's see. Capricorn. What are some messages for Capricorn? What are some messages on spirit to Capricorn? Nine of Wands. Why? The Devil. Drop your guard. You have the Devil in the reverse, the Nine of Wands. There's something that's making you feel out of sorts. The first thing that I got when I saw these cards was drop your guard. There's something you don't have to be as guarded as you are. Not saying just be stupid, but what I'm saying is more so of like, in order to have progress, your guard has to be dropped a bit. Queen of Wands in the reverse. What's that about? Give me more. Also, whatever the situation is, a fake it till you make it you won't be able to do. It's something about a false start that happens to where you don't really feel like you have very many options. But what's interesting is I feel like it's not options. It's like, I don't have any options. It's I don't have support. Probably because you don't want to talk about it. I'm being called to tell you don't be so guarded. That's probably what that is. Don't be so guarded. It's going to be something that you're going to want to not let others know about, whatever it is that happens, that's a false start. You're not going to want others to know about it, but it can create isolation. So I say that to say, please, if you are needing guidance or if you are needing support, as much as I know you want to do it yourself, you might need that support. What's going on with these Libra, Scorpio? I don't think it was Sag, Capricorn. It's something about support. Queen of Cups in reverse, the Hierophant in reverse. If you guys are going through a breakup, maybe that's what it is, and you don't want people to know. Maybe you don't want people to see that it does affect you. I do see the Hierophant in the reverse with the Queen of Cups. And that's why I say a breakup. Now, this could also be a breakup with an employer, but I more so feel like it's love related. You're just wanting to detach from that. But if you need somebody to talk to, like I feel honestly like your thing is Spirit is saying, please don't keep it bottled up. Get it out so that way you can move on. What else for Capricorn? The Lovers in reverse. About it. Okay. Once again, acknowledge the fact that you might have some confusion right now, and that's okay. You have the Two of Swords here with the Lovers in the reverse. Maybe you're not sure about making a choice. Maybe it is in relation to acknowledging the fact that you don't know what direction to go in next. And that could be the reason why that Seven of Cups came into the reverse, is like not feeling like you have very many options, or not needing to make a choice about something, but not really sure what direction to turn in. I hope this is making sense. I'm trying to convey. What did I tell you? It is about y'all only one. It's about y'all wanting to be, because your pride. Look at that. 9 of Cups at the bottom of the deck. You have the 3 of Pentacles in the reverse. That's all about not wanting help and just doing it on your own. Whatever this situation is, I don't know what it is completely. Come on, bro. Don't refuse help, please. Please don't refuse help. I do feel like you're trying to push it out of your mind with that 9 of Swords there. But I feel like a lot of that wanting to stick it out on your own, and that's why I say the fake it till you make it, not calling you fake, saying like, you know how people can go through a breakup or go through a hard time and you can't tell shit on their face. It's like having the best poker face, but the person's just dying on the inside. Don't do that, okay? Don't do it to where you're trying to just show face, but in actuality, you need the support. You need the help. Just make sure that you do that, because you're taking care of yourself when you do that, right? And we want to make sure that we're taking care of ourselves. Okay. Aquarius, what does Spirit have for you? What does Spirit have for you? Looks like you're stuck between a rock and a hard place, or you may have a decision that you need to make. I have the 2 of Wands that fell out while I was shuffling. Queen of Pentacles in the reverse. What about it? Star card. Ten of Swords. Judgment. You're putting an end to something. You might have went back and forth in relation to what you wanted to do. I feel, well, what I will say is this. You have the Star card in the upright, so that's definitely you. Look at his little butt cheeks. Anyway, that's definitely you in your power. I do feel at one point, you may have been in something. You may have either been around someone that was codependent or very needy, very clingy. You may have been trying to figure out, and I say that because you have the Queen of Pentacles in the reverse. You may have been trying to figure out what you wanted to do with this person or this situation. You have the 2 of Wands here, like feeling almost like you were in between a rock and a hard place, but gaining that power within yourself to know that whatever choice that you make, it's the best one for yourself. I have the 10 of Swords here with the Judgment in the reverse. So an ending of a cycle and no take backsies, you're ending it, right? So what's the message on this, Spirit? The transition has to be made. I feel like this is just confirmation saying that what you're doing is correct. What you're doing is right. You're going down the right path. I have the Death card here. So this is all about transitioning your life in general, making those changes. You know, getting to the other side, you got to go through it. And so it's like Spirit just saying, you got to go through it. You are making the right choice for yourself. Give me more. Three of Cups in the reverse. Ten of Cups. You might make somebody disappointed, or somebody's disappointed with your decision, but that's not, it's, I love when the cards do this, but it's the right thing to do. So for yours, I feel like it's just a lot of confirmation. You got the Three of Cups here in the reverse, the Ten of Cups in the reverse. You're gonna hurt some feelings. With so many people on these cards, on both cards, I do feel like it is going to be a few people that might be a little bit disappointed, maybe one or two, something like that. But it's justified. It's you're setting the balance. You're balancing the scales. You're creating the way that it's supposed to be. You're going on that journey that you're supposed to be going on. Give me more. Be cautious about being, because you know what? There are going to be situations where people are going to want to speak to you, express to you certain things, and I do feel like you're going to try to hold back what you actually want to say. Spirit is advising you to be very cautious. Try not to be impulsive, both with words or actions. You have the Knight of Swords in the reverse, and you got the Fool card here in the reverse. So just be a little bit cautious. Be calculated with how you do things. Okay. All right, that's what I got for you. Now, let's go on to Pisces. Let's go on to Pisces. What messages from Spirit do you have for Pisces? What messages? Oh, we got that caution. It came out, so I'm going to take it. Got the Fool card in the reverse. You need to be cautious about something. Let's see. Make sure I shuffle real good. Some of you may be planning a move. You need to be, what's the word I'm looking for? Don't just take a leap of faith on the first thing that you see. Really dive and look into it. It's just random. No, it wasn't random. The Chariot. So for some of y'all, it's moving. For some of y'all, it's moving. You will need to be very cautious. Some of y'all, it's physical move. For others, like this is don't do an impulsive buy. For others, this is being very calculated with moving forward. Regardless, you're moving forward. You just need to not be impulsive. Just make sure you're dotting all your I's, crossing all your T's. There's big decisions that are coming that you need to make, and you need to be fully aware of what you're doing. King of Wands, what about it? King of Cups in reverse. Tell me more about this. Seven of Pentacles. Very weird message I just got. Someone that you've been dealing with, or somebody that you know for a long time, you find out their secret. You find out a secret that they don't have as much as they So stupid that they don't make as much as they say they make. Like they've been faking it, or like they don't have any money. I don't know. It's something about somebody not having what they claim to have, and that information comes out. Very, very fucking random. You have someone that's wanting to reunite with you. It's a fire sign. You have the King of Wands here, but I feel like you're going to be detached from this person, or you have detached from this person. Give me more about that real quick. Page of Swords in reverse. Knight of Wands. You got somebody wanting to come in. Yeah, you might not pay attention to this person, but you got somebody wanting to come in, come speak to you. They're very attracted to you. I feel like you're not really paying them any attention. This does not necessarily have to be, what does Steve say? Your long lost runner. This could be somebody you really don't want to fuck with. Okay, so just don't assume that you already know who it is. Give me some more. An end of a cycle is coming for you, or you may have ended a cycle. You have the Ten of Swords here. You're coming out of that time period very well rested and relaxed. And I do feel like from that, you're also not allowing any type of drama or conflict to come around and fuck up your peace. I feel like you guys are in a pretty good place. What I tell you, reserving to yourself. You're protecting your peace. You got that Four of Pentacles there. Any other last little thing that they need to know? Nine of Pentacles, the Strength card in reverse. For some of you, they just had to harp on this situation here. For some of you, you're going to find out that there is a person, possibly a Leo. They may have Virgo in their chart as well, or Scorpio. I'm seeing Scorpio here too. Ooh, I'm just looking at all the other cards. Okay, you might have a situation where you're going to hear about someone no longer being in a relationship. They're single. And they're coming back around for another chance, or you may get another chance with this person. I do feel like whoever this person is, you have a weakness to them. And so it is very, very possible that you might give them another chance. Okay. So I feel like for some of y'all got two people coming towards you. I know I gave y'all a little bit more time. Y'all might have two people coming towards you. So just keep that in mind. All right. That is what I got for you guys today. Thank you so much for being here per usual. Please do not forget to like, share, subscribe. If you haven't already subscribed, mini reads are today at 11 o'clock. They're not sold out yet, but once 11 o'clock hits, I'm going to close it down. I'm trying to use as much energy as I possibly can. And yeah, anyway, that's what I got for y'all today. Thank you so much. And per usual, take care.